Thank you so much for keeping it Horizon TV. My sign language interpreter is Mariam Jamaluddin. Now on to our top story is that Between the Pages, a book club with a vision to share Islamic knowledge by reviving and promoting reading for a successful holistic life, held an engaging book club session at the Jamia Mosque, Nairobi's Multipurpose Hall. The event focused on a book named The Ethnic Cleansing of Palestine by Ilan Pappé. The book reviewed provided a deeper understanding of historical account of the expulsion of Palestinians during the 1948 Arab-Israeli War.
The Between the Pages Reading Club held an insightful discussion focusing on the book, The Ethnic Cleansing of Palestine by Ilan Pappé.
We have these people migrating from Europe after, what happened to them, the pogroms, the Holocaust, as they say. They migrate to Palestine in the late 1800s. In 1917, we have the Ottoman Empire basically collapsing, as we've been told. And now, between 1922, the British Mandate of Palestine, during this time, Palestinians are welcoming the Jews to Palestine. They have not realized that these people had an objective way before, way before 1900, that they are going to occupy Palestine. And these are things that are actually mentioned again in the book.
The book delves into the 1948 Palestinian Exodus, a historical event central to the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The discussion explored Pappé's arguments regarding the forced displacement of Palestinians during the creation of the State of Israel.
Where are the Muslim countries? Where are the Arabs? Don't they have militaries? Don't they have trained soldiers? Don't they feel the pain that we feel and other Muslims feel? That is the question that begs to be answered. Then, Sheikh Jafar, you wonder. You find you can easily draw a line between the people, Ashab, the public, and the decision makers. You can draw a line. You find the people are for the people of Palestine and what is happening. And I keep on saying, you don't have to be a Muslim to sympathize with the people of Palestine. You just need to be a human being. Where is that humanity of the leadership of the Muslim countries and the Arab countries?
Residents of Gaza have been enduring layer upon layer of trauma for decades. Atrocities like the seizure and demolition of homes, oppressive policing, unlawful killings, detention without trial and torture all inflict profound psychological damage.
I want each one of you to imagine that today we cannot go back to our homes. We have no homes. And when we get to where our homes were, whoever we left at home is no longer alive, and if they're alive, we are going to pull them from the rubble. How does that sound? Horrible, isn't it? Now, that is what they are living on a day-to-day basis. So you can imagine the amount of trauma that those children are going. A research that was done just before this current war showed that 54% of the Palestinian children were going through post-traumatic stress disorder. So what it is that what they are going through, and for the length of time that they have gone through, it is, we are being told that they do not have the normal PTSD, like they cannot be treated the way we normally treat PTSD.
In the digital age, social media has emerged as a pivotal player in shaping public perception and influencing the dynamics of modern conflicts.
At an individual level, what you and I can do, at a social level, what you and I can do, and at a familial level, what you and I should be doing. To begin with, social media. Digital activism is the most powerful form of activism in the current era. Social media, one of the geopolitical analysts called it the PR jihad. It's the PR jihad. If there's anything that has actually brought Israel and its army to its knees, is the social media influence, is the digital activism. And unfortunately, the most active people on social media are the non-Muslims.
Speaking during the book session, Jamia Mosque Nairobi's Imam Sheikh Jamaluddin Osman emphasized the importance of standing in solidarity with the Palestinian people, calling on Kenyans to boycott Israeli products as a form of peaceful protest against Israeli oppression in Palestine.
I have a problem with my Somali community when it comes to buying KFC, buying Coca-Cola. It's like, I don't know, is it that they don't understand or they're oblivious? Do you know the most profitable branch of KFC is in Isli? And they open till 2 a.m. I think it's about time, Sheikh, in the pulpits in the mosques in Isli, these things to be mentioned. And I think if it comes from someone like you, it will be taken heavily, and it will be taken differently compared when it comes from me. And in fact, I would ask you to have a meeting na Mashekhe wa Isli.
On Monday, Israeli Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich opposed releasing Palestinian prisoners as part of any potential Gaza ceasefire agreement with Hamas. Israel is holding over 9,000 Palestinians in its prisons and has killed more than 38,000 Palestinians since October 7, 2023. Israeli actions have triggered a humanitarian disaster and an ongoing trial of genocide at the International Court of Justice. Salma Salim, The Muslim.